we're going to start with some Pro Filt'r mattifying primer all over the face. We really want the primer to work its magic, so we're going to just let that sit while we do the brows. We're just going to lightly go and follow her natural brow shape. We are doing a very, very, very minimal, natural makeup look. But you know, it's just not too much. So we don't really want to go too harsh with the brows. We want to keep it as natural as possible. Using a spoolie, we're gonna brush out the front of the brows to give it that gradient effect, and this helps give the brow a natural look. Using the Nars concealer, we're gonna conceal under the brows to give it that sharp look. Next, after applying the concealer, we're going to blend out that concealer with a good blending brush. And when we blend it, we're going to tap it and not drag the concealer. You know, it'll help it stay a little bit longer, last longer on your eyelids once you put the translucent powder on. Next, using the Mercier Translucent powder, we're going to set that concealer. So a trick that I do for the eyebrows is to use the same color foundation that you're going to use for the outline of the eyebrow, so you won't have a halo brow, using the concealer at the top of the brow. So after going in with the brows, we're going to go back to the eyelids and we're going to dust off that translucent powder and pop on, you already know, the same Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeliner, but we are not doing a wing since we are aiming for a more natural look. Going in with this mascara that we picked up from the hair store, we're gonna go ahead and lay these lashes down and stretch them out and prep them for the false lashes that we're gonna put on top. Next, we're gonna add some false eyelashes to make the look pop. Moving on to the face, we're going to go ahead and use that same Nars foundation that we used for above the eyebrow for all over the face. No, you know not anyone. No, I can't wait till we find a way to part ways. Seems like a day, dark day. Seems like you're bad at this. What I like to do after using a beauty blender is go over the entire face with the face brush and just pat that foundation all over the face to help it set inside of the skin to give you that matte airbrushed look. Using this Nars concealer, we're going to use this to highlight the prominent features on her face. I like to go in with a buffer brush and buff out, or should I say blend out, the concealer. I feel like this gives a flawless glass look with the blending instead of using the beauty blender, but sometimes I'll go back in with the beauty blender as well. But for this look, I'm going to use the brush to blend out the concealer. And of course, everywhere where we put any concealer needs to be set every time with the translucent powder. And of course, after, we're definitely going to use this Balm Contour by Fenty Beauty and contour and chisel her face. Still paying to your phone, even though I know you. I've been thinking on you for so long, for so long. Got me twisted, I could only wait for so long, for so long. Waited so long, we got no time to go. And right on top of that contour, we're gonna go in with the Stalker Mocha Mami bronzer by Fenty Beauty, and we're gonna go right on top of that contour to warm up her face. So using that same brush that we applied the foundation powder with, we're gonna use that and dust off all of the translucent powder from the face. This step is kind of optional. This is tight lining the waterline for a more intense eye look. I like to do this to intensify the eye look, but it's not for everyone. It might not be comfortable for you or on one of your clients, so it's really to each his own, honestly. Whatever you feel like is best. If you want to tight line using a liquid gel liner, or if you want to use a pencil, either or, it's really up to you. I still don't know why I still paying to your phone, even though I know you. I've been thinking on you for. Now using any mascara, we're gonna hit up the bottom lashes. Now we're gonna go in with the Killawatt highlighter in the shade Ginger Binge and use that to highlight her cheekbones and the prominent features of her face to make them stand out a little bit more. We didn't have a brown lip liner at the time, so I just used a matte dark brown lipstick to outline her lip. We're gonna go on top of that brown lip liner with a MAC lipstick called Whirl. It has a matte finish, so I feel like it gives it that natural look. So last and most definitely not least, we're gonna spray her face with some Milk Hydro Grip setting spray to set the makeup, and this is the finished look.